Constanza and I review women's workwear. Let's get right into it. Today we're going to be talking about the Helly Hansen women's Luna construction pant. I got my pants size 10, length 32. These pants are offered in sizes 4 to 16 and each size is an inseam of 30 or 32. I always like to go up a size in the inseam because I would prefer my pants to be a little bit longer than a little bit shorter. All right, let's go through all the pockets of these pants. One special pocket feature of these is that they have these hanging pockets on both sides. I personally didn't use these pockets too much, so when I was trying these pants out, I just found they were getting in the way a little bit. However, I think these would be really useful if you're a carpenter or an electrician or someone who has a lot of little things that they carry around all day and need to keep track of. So each of these side pockets has one large space at the top, then a few little compartments right in front of that larger pocket. One other nice thing about the hanging pockets is that they're double lined, so you have a little bit of extra protection when you're putting things into these pockets, so hopefully they'll last a bit longer than the average hanging pocket and you're not gonna see holes in these as quickly. Then you have your classic front pockets, and these are decently deep. I was able to fit my phone and comfortably move around and bend over, which for me is the litmus test. If my phone can fit into my front pant pocket and I can bend over, squat down comfortably and not have my phone dig into my side, they're great. So the pockets in these pants are deep enough, thankfully, that the phone fits comfortably and I can move around. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is a little bit bigger, and that one dug into my side a little bit, but I also had an old phone available, and that was the iPhone 11, and I was able to put that in my pocket extremely comfortably. So if you have one of the Pro Max, one of the bigger phones, the phone will dig in a little bit if you're bending down and stuff. It's still doable. Most pants out there, you can't even move around with your phone in your pocket. On the left side, a pocket with a little bit of Velcro. It's very large. You can fit quite a bit in there, and again, it's got two smaller pockets. You can put all sorts of things in here. And then on the right side, you have your longer pockets where you can fit pretty much anything in these pockets. They're nice and long. And then on the back, you've got your classic back pockets. You can also fit your phone back here and it's not gonna fall out. All in all, pretty thorough set of pockets. We do have knee pad pockets in these pants, and while I think that's awesome because I do work where I need to be on my knees a lot outside in concrete and in gravel and all sorts of conditions like that, I don't like what they've done with the design of the knee pad pocket with these pants. In order to access it, you have to reach inside of the pant. Now obviously you don't have to turn your pant inside out, but for video purposes I'm doing that so I can show you. This is the pant leg turned inside out, and you can only access the knee pad pocket through the inside of the pant leg. That poses a problem for me personally because I'm not always doing work where I need knee pads, so I like the accessibility of being able to slide them in or take them out. I don't like that I have to commit to one or the other. I don't own knee pads where you can strap them on the outside of your pants, so for me this was a big miss. I actually didn't even know these pants had knee pad slips until the other day when I went to look into the specifications of the pants. I've been wearing these pants for months and I had no idea they had knee pad openings because they were on the inside. They're made of cotton, elastane, and polyester, and they're extremely comfortable. I love the fit of these pants. It's a very professional, sleek look, and they don't just look good. They're just very comfortable. I was never overheated while I was working in them. They're not overly thick. They're also a little bit soft. The material is really nice. And they have a little bit of a stretch. I guess that's the elastane? I don't know. It sounds like elastic, so it must give it a little bit of stretch. And when you wear them, you can tell because when you're moving around, bending over, squatting down, you don't have to adjust at the knees and stuff. Mobility is extremely easy in these pants. The nice thing about these pants though is that at the very bottom, if you flip the pant leg inside out, you can see that there's 5 centimeters of extra seam allowance. So all you gotta do is take the seam out yourself and even an extra 5 centimeters of length so that you're not walking around on site in floods. Another great feature is that they have these articulated knees. So they have these little stitches here that allow for extra material to be around the knees. And that's why it's so nice to move in these pants because they have that extra material at the knees so you don't have to hike up your pants. The knee area is also reinforced with an extra layer of material. But if you're someone that's on your knees a lot, I would probably still recommend to use your knee pads that go on top of the pants, because I wouldn't necessarily say that this material is strong enough to withstand like too much abuse. These pants are not a high rise, not a low rise. They're really comfortable mid-rise. I used to think I liked high-waisted pants, and I've come to realize that the most comfortable rise for me and maybe my body type is a mid-rise. So you can see they go up a little bit in the back, and it's nice because it also gives you an extra bit of protection when you're bending over, so you're not exposing your underwear and your backside to your whole crew while you're at work. And because of that, I'm happy to announce that these pants get a 1 whale on the whale tail test, which means that there's minimal to no exposure of your backside when you're working. There's also additional material in the gusset part of the pant, which is between the legs. In the crotch area, there's just a little bit of extra material there so that you're able to comfortably move, bend over, do your work without worrying about splitting your pants down the middle, or ever. We've got some nice broad belt loops in here, which we love to see. There's a double belt loop in the back. And that's about all I got for you for these Helly Hansen Luna construction pants. They are really great pants, extremely comfortable, amazing to work in. I would highly recommend them. Would love to know what you thought about these pants. I love trying new brands and new pants and new gear, so let me know in the comments down below if there's anything in particular you want me to try out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.